Hey guys, how's it going? All right, welcome back to another collaboration between myself and Left Handed Crafter called Why'd She Buy That? And so, trying to figure out if we think, hey, yeah, she's on it, she's whatever, or she's, batshit crazy, just whatever. Why'd she buy that? So, is it awesome to use? Is it not? Is it a flop? Is it a fit? You know what? What? So, we each buy 6 sets and we buy doubles of them and send the other person the double. So we end up with 12 sets, and this is our next to the last video, whatever for this year. We're still continuing it next year, but and so you'll see one more in January, because I guess that's when we started. Somehow I imagine quitting in December and then it's starting in January, but I don't know. Anyway, but I think we have one more in January. So, and then I guess our next one will be in February. But anyway, so who do you think picked this set? Comment below and tell me if you think it was me, if you think it was Brandy. What do you think? So it says, have a crackin' Christmas, Merry Christmas, attention, Christmas is coming. And it's a cute little nutcracker. So, all right, so we got a snowflake, stars, hearts, candy canes, things to add if you want to add stuff. All right, so I'm going to lay this somewhere over there. And we're going to go ahead and stamp him out. Got him inked up, but I think it could use a little bit more. Just it probably dried while I'm running my mouth. So, all right. So that looks good. We're going to go with that. And we don't need that for a few minutes. So, by the magic of YouTube, I have one cut out. Alrighty. So we are going to get our markers lined up here. Our trusty glitter pen. And we're off. Alright, so our first matter of business, I guess. I don't know about the black. I'm thinking about changing this one to black. I did the other one in gray, but I don't know. I'm going to start it off in gray, and then I'm going to think about going over it in black. Like I said, I just don't know. I like the gray aspect of it, but yeah. Anyway, so lately I have been completely missing in action, I know. Sorry about that. I am behind on everything because maybe I'll just make a video called Worst Holiday Ever. Probably not the worst for people, but it was bad. We had Thanksgiving. Well, we were gonna have Thanksgiving, and my father, we ended up taking him to the hospital, and so then he had to end up going back again on Saturday. They originally, is like kind of local doctor, told him that he had shingles, and it was in the exact same spot that he said he had shingles in before. But now I wonder if even then, back then, was really shingles. It behaved like shingles, so we weren't like too worried about it. I'll do another video and show you some pictures. You got to see these pictures. They're like, ugh. Because it's, I don't know. It's, I don't know how it got so bad so fast. I actually don't even have a picture of when it was just sort of nonchalant, kind of small, just, but yeah, I'm going to do just a basic red and green kind of theme for the holiday, I guess. But yeah, so he ended up having it. But I also read that shingles can cause cellulitis, but it got really, really bad really fast. Like when he would take a step, it would like go up his leg, and it was crazy. And then there's also a blood clot, and so yeah, everything is just kind of, woohoo, we don't really know still, really. They're trying to manage it. They're wrapping it and doing the things. They told him it would just take a few months to get better. It's very, very painful for him to stand on. And so he, but with all the antibiotics and things, he is doing some better. He's now like walking from, at first he couldn't even go to the bathroom or really anything. And then, so now he's walking to the kitchen and can stand on it long enough to like heat up something if I leave something to heat up or whatever. And so yeah, thankfully I was off for part of that time, or I would have just had to take off anyway. And I got several 3-hour delays going back to work, so the food thing, you know, I could like cook for him and whatever and leave it, and but as long as he could get up on his own and go to the bathroom, we were kind of okay. And I only work a few minutes away, so I could, you know, I would run home at lunch or things like that, or wait, I want to color that as some other color. This is the closest I have to gold. This is honey. And I can't find any real gold type stuff to go over this with. But, yeah, but anyway. So it's been an adventure, taking kind of full care of him right now. And, you know, he has hip problems and things too. And so that plays a part. He's supposed to stay in bed, keep it elevated, which is probably one of the hardest things for him because of the hips. And, but he can't, I don't know. It's crazy. But, so I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm laundrying, I'm, you know, doing all the things and working and trying to do the holiday stuff, and just, it's been a mess. So I've been just completely zonked every day. Like, I just collapse into bed. And so stamping is unfortunately taking a back seat. But hopefully that is changing just a bit, because I have this collab and I was determined to do it. And so that it's kind of nice to be in here actually, and just doing anything really. But he is feeling better and his spirits are better, so that's good. But it's been a tough couple, 2.5 weeks, I guess now. And I don't know. It's just been a little wild. But we're working it out. I got my aunt to take care of him yesterday and come down and things. And she was going to be home. And everything is like different. Like, you know, sometimes I could have gotten her to come before or something. But like, she had random things come up too that she couldn't. And like her dog had to have eye surgery and just things. So everything, it was like the perfect storm, you know. So some of it I just had to be off and things like that. But and we have to go back and get it wrapped every 7 days. So I was trying to get it down where I could just do a half a day this past week, and when we took him, but that didn't really work. They ended up telling him he could shower, because he wasn't supposed to shower, get the Una boot thing wet. And so, but then he could shower before he came over there, because they were going to rewrap it or whatever for the next wrapping thing, whatever. So, which is not the Una boot now. It's, the Una boot kind of dries like a cast, but not as hard as a cast, you know. But these dry kind of hard. It's got like Calmine lotion and all that stuff. It's very tight on his leg, but, you know, I guess that's the helping part. It's like pushing he has some, they're trying to like push the blood back to, sorry, anyway, it's a long story. I won't go into all that, but anyway, I was trying to get a half a day and couldn't because of the shower thing, and I couldn't he needed more time, you know, in between and to lay down. And it was the first time he'd stood on it that long. And so, but the pain is getting less, and the pain now does go away when he actually lays back down. So that's a good sign, I think. Because before, I mean, it would just hurt even while it was laying there, and it was very, very uncomfortable. And the wrapping part in the emergency room about killed him because it was so tender at that time. But anyway, I prefer he go somewhere bigger, but he doesn't want to right now, so I don't know. We live in a small area, and it's, I don't know, our hospitals are not the greatest. But that's what we've got, so we're trying to roll with it and see how it goes. But that's been my life lately. So, but like I said, I did get to go out yesterday, and I told my aunt that if she could stay, I would completely do everything that day, knock out the rest of Christmas and anything we needed for anything whatsoever. Let's see. Maybe we'll do the bottom of that red. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll make this gray. I feel like, is that N? I guess that stands for like North Pole, or maybe it just stands for Nutcracker. Y'all see the little N right there? I don't know. I think I'll make that gold. So life has been crazy, crazy, crazy. And in between, we've had some minor snowstorms. I mean, not huge, deep, but, you know, 4 or 5 inches or so. And some bitter cold, things like that. That's not been fun. And so the dogs have required more as well, like the front dogs, because we didn't get the porch enclosed yet. And so, you know, making sure their water and things is like the ice broken up and they can drink, and, you know, the things. And so that was supposed to be the next project before Christmas, and kind of at the last minute we were going to enclose it, and yeah, that fell through, you know, so I guess it's not happening this year. I'll have to see about that this summer. So okay. Anyway, so but that just requires a lot more time and things too, and good Lord, I'm not a cook. I am not a cook. I just keeping us alive. I've never cooked so much in my life, though. And he likes big meals, country things, like, you know, I'm like, let's throw pizza in the oven. But that's not the case. But I mean, he's worth it. I would cook for him 1,000 days. But it is wearing my butt out. Who knew cooking was so exhausting? I can cook like a day here, a day there, you know, and but I like fast things, so that's what I kind of got when I went to the store, is some more meals sort of in a box. Like, I got this lasagna, and let's see here. So I'm going to put this little guy here. That's my plan anyway. But we've got to stamp a little bit more over here. Where? So we've got to decide if we want to do a little one or a big one. And we'll probably just stamp both and see how it goes. Because I like to have a cracking Christmas just because of the whole Nutcracker thing. But then I can hear him saying, "Attention, Christmas is coming." Which right now scares the heck out of me. Oh my gosh. I'm so not ready. I did get everything taken care of last night, though. So my aunt fixed him something to eat and all that. So I got to stay out longer and just knock it out. And so I was trying to do Christmas and groceries and just regular stuff, just everything. And I was trying to do a good bit of it. Some of it I'll show you the haul on. Some of it I've already put away. I'm just not getting that back out. But most of it is out. But I can run down. Oh my gosh, that is not. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. To their local store and get some things. So that's been handy. I'll do that like real quick after work or something. And so anyway, it's been a real adventure, and the planning, I guess, is part of the worst part. Like I'm starting to get it down now. It's starting to do a little better. Plus he's starting to do a little bit better, you know, so that's good. But I'm going to have to move this a bit to get that end part. Okay. Shockingly, did y'all see that, like, hold on there? Wow. I'm impressed. Okie dokie. Sometimes I think nutcrackers are cute. Sometimes I think they're a little creepy. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know my weird thing with dolls or whatever. I almost think Have a Crackin' Christmas. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Ooh, just stuck my hand in black ink. Oh well. So how are you guys doing? How was your Thanksgiving? How was all your stuff? And now I guess it's almost time for everybody's winter holidays. So what are your winter holiday plans? If you celebrate Christmas or if you celebrate something else or whatever, what are you doing? Doing anything for the new year? I'm just hoping some health and happiness. That's the goal right now. And a little peace would be nice as well. My dad is going stir crazy. He's not used to sitting around. He threatened to already go to church. And I'm like, no, you can't. You're not even walking to the kitchen hardly. You're not going to church this week. Like, the worst thing he can do is hang his legs down, you know, so he needs to listen to the doctor with that. But he's like, well, what's the difference in waiting on the doctor an hour and a half? You know, I'm like, that's a necessity. You just, I don't know. I don't know, but this is not a have-to thing. But I know he's ready to go back. I hope he's able to go next week. Like, I don't think it's a good idea in any way, shape, or form, personally. But he is dead set on going, so I hope that he feels like it. At least to one of them. I'm hoping he doesn't try both. I know he goes to 2, so it drives me a little bonkers, but anyway. So y'all go over to Brandy's channel. Check out all her creations with this. Luckily, I have not seen her put hers up yet, thankfully. She's a morning person, and I feel like it would be probably done early this morning for her. So I'm kind of glad it's not, because, you know, sometimes I like to post it at the same time if I'm collaborating with somebody, roughly the same time they do. But that can, you know, be a little hard at times. Because you don't really know each other's schedule or whatever. But like I said, usually I know she's a morning person, but today I just had to do what I could do today. So it's just the way it goes. But I'm lucky to have this, and hopefully it won't take too terribly long to upload. I don't know. It's a Sunday. Sometimes the weekends, I guess everybody's on the internet or something. It takes longer to upload. But, so I'm glad she wasn't like a super early bird this morning. Kind of waiting on me, maybe. I don't know. But, did I glue that down? Yeah, I guess I did. Okay, now I gotta decide. I don't think I am gonna pop dot him. I feel like that gives it a little bit of dimension, so it's kind of okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Put a little of this skinny tape on him. But I can't wait to see what she does with them. And I can't wait for our collab next year. I've picked out some stamps that I really like, so I can't wait to send those to her. And actually, I got us one set. I don't know if I'm going to try to order it again or what. If they'll even, I don't know. I got the die part of it, but they didn't send me the darn stamps. So now I don't really, maybe I'll have time to get it. Well, I will see. But I'm not getting it from that company because I've already contacted them and they still hadn't sent me anything. And it was from AliExpress, but so I'll try. There's like a million little stores, which probably won't like one big store, who knows, on AliExpress. But so maybe if I go with a different store name kind of thing, it'll come from some little bit different location and I'll actually get the other part, because I really wanted us to do this specific thing, but I don't know. And the die is one of those dies, I mean, you could use it for something else, but it really goes with this particular thing. So, you know, I mean, it's not like an exact outline. It's more, I don't want to give it away and tell you on here and ruin the whatever surprise, but it's just one that you'd have a hard time using. Like, I mean, I might just send it to her and see if she wants it, because I've got a second one anyway. But there's nothing else we can really use it with, as far as, not at least the stamps that I have purchased. So, other house phone is ringing. It's good. It's good. I hear my dad's buddy calling, so that's good. The phone calls occupy him, so that's good. And he, in between everything, you know, he wants me to come in there and sit and kind of talk to him and whatever, because he's bored, but which is kind of hard to keep up with that and everything else that I'm trying to do, and you know, so but we manage. Just want the old geezer to be okay, darn it. Love that man to death, I swear. Drives me bonkers, but I love him. But he is definitely not a good patient, because he, like, I literally do everything I could possibly think of to make it easier for him. But he, you know, he wants to do things on his own, and I get that. But especially just right now, I feel like for the next week, after this week, I think it might be okay-ish for him to do, you know, some on his own. But I just think it's super important right now we get through this, like, crucial time, I feel like, of keeping the leg up and all that. And we still don't totally, you know, it's like with the blood clot and things, you don't know about that. And it's just a mess. And he can't do what some normal people can do. Y'all know I've talked about his blood clot issues before. And, sorry, I'm just cleaning up all these extra papers. Okay. So I'm thinking about adding some snowflakes, or I don't know. Okay. I feel like it cut the set. If I had room, I guess I could stamp a little one right there or something, but I can't really do I don't think the candy cane would work. The little stars, possibly the snowflake, but there's not quite enough room for it. But I feel like it needs a little something else. I don't know. Yeah, not really. Maybe these, maybe not. Maybe I should just let it be. That covers too much up. I feel like I need smaller, not bumpy snowflakes, because this is more silver and this is more gold. But well, the back of that is brown. I kind of like that. Oh, there's a little one. Okay. I don't know, maybe one there and one there. I don't actually have another one cut. I think I've got this punch, I believe. But I'm looking over there and I'm not seeing it, so I might have gotten rid of it. Huh, could have been in a D-stash. So we either have one snowflake that size or nothing. Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll try it. So last night I got smart though. I not only bought stuff that's a little faster but still nice to cook, but I got us both a big tray of Chinese. It's like a Chinese buffet inside fixed air trays, and so I did that. I bought us a rotisserie chicken, and probably a little too much, a little too overboard, whatever, but I don't care. I'm tired of cooking. And so I have some Chinese to go eat after this. I'm excited. Give that beer just one more little shine. And I think I might I could put a bead right there. Like a little tiny one maybe. I don't know. That's probably just, honestly, that's just annoying. That will annoy the post office too, so let me just take that off. Alright. Sometimes it's those finishing touches that you don't know what to do on. Like the overall image I've got, but I feel like it needs something. So y'all tell me what the heck it needs. Just a little bling or a little something, or should I do like some of these like around, or what do you think? So anyway, go check out Brandy's channel. I'll leave the link below, and let me know who you think picked out this set, and let me know if you've ever had a nutcracker at Christmas. Do you set them up? Are they like around your place, decorative, whatever? And have you ever cracked a nut with them? I assume they were just decorative, but I guess you really could crack a nut, possibly. And like back in the day, they probably did. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.